I'm Jay.
I'm Ads.
This is my lieutenant, as we like to say. And we're actually in our hotel bedroom. We don't sleep together very often anyway. Those days are long since gone. And tonight we're playing in Dublin, which is fantastic. We haven't played here since 2006, when we played with VMV for their homecoming show, and I loved it. The audience were amazing. And it was probably my first big show for Deviant. It was just after the first album came out. It was like the album launch, and ever since then people have been asking when we're coming back, and we're finally here. So tonight we drew an XP8 to raise the devil. It's gone better than I could have hoped for, actually. I mean, the album was #1 in the what's
Music Non-Stop.
Yeah, Music Non-Stop chart, which is ostensibly the chart for the scene in the UK, for 6 weeks. The single was #1 for 2 weeks. It did very well in mainland Europe, particularly Germany. It got almost exclusively great reviews, which is really nice, really nice. And the reviews all picked up on things which I wanted them to, so a bit more of a punky sort of aggressive attitude, less polish, more sort of rock, but still in the frames of electronic, which obviously brings the guitar doom, and throws the shapes on stage, and it sort of took everything to a new level. We know there's two American tours actually this year, later this year, which should come on the strength of that album. The next album is probably going to be through a much bigger label, and I still haven't been paid by the first label. I won't mention any names, but I keep asking, and it's
still waiting for the forward, aren't we?
Yeah, exactly. It's a tad frustrating, but it sort of took the whole thing to a whole new league, and instead of being a small band as part of a very big pun, we're sort of now seen to be one of the leaders of the UK scene, and capable of holding our own in Germany, and obviously Germany's the centre of the scene, and we're a known name, and that's nice, and we're getting invited to festivals, and that's really good. I wonder if Will can guess who that would be. That'd be Gary Newman, my hero, and probably Peter Spillers from Project Pitchfork, who's a great friend as well now. Although I've eaten with him so many times, and he's so sick of me being so fussy. H.P. Baxter from Scooter.
Didn't see that one.
Because the man's fucking insane. And I just want to ask him, how much is the fish? What does that mean? Who else? Probably Elvis. Cause he was, he created rock and roll, as I see it. In so many ways. And who else? Maybe David Bowie. I don't know. He just annoys me when I see him. I really want to like him, but I don't know. Yeah, maybe him. Maybe Falco or something. Somebody crazy. But what I'd have to do was get my wife to cook, because I could only do like beans on toast or something. I don't think that impress Elvis very much, really. My wife's fucking amazing cook, and so my wife would be cooking something incredible. I'd take all the credit for it and would sit and talk all night long.
Yeah, well, from my background, it's not so much electronic artist, it's more like rock, metal, punk artist, so it would have to be my idol, which is Case Chaos from Amen. I see him as the last living genuine punk rock star, for the simple fact of he's told he's got a medical condition, and if he carries on performing, he can possibly die on stage. And he's just gone, fuck it, let's roll with that. If I die on stage, I'm doing what I love doing. And that's the attitude that a lot of musicians don't have these days, and needs to be brought back. Rather than being about money, it needs to be about getting out there and doing something, whether you live or die, Secondly, probably someone like Stefan Groff or something like that, because he seems like one of those people that you can have a genuinely interesting conversation with, and you know, I like people where I can have like cosmic-y, spacey conversations and put across opinions, so on and so forth. The rest would probably be like Infected Mushroom, really big into like psytrance, things like that, and they're just mad bastards. That seems like fun to party with. So that'll be 4 people. My 5th one.
Me.
Yeah, yeah, the ultimate party guest.
Yeah, absolutely. Something would definitely be an adventure by the end of the night.
Yeah.
And between ads and I, we can cook anything.
Nah.
So
amazing.
Oven chips.
And chicken.
Yeah, oven chips and chicken. Yeah, or bacon sandwiches. We're good at that.
Oh yeah, we're good bacon sandwiches. Yeah, we do Emmentaler cheese. Because we're mental for Emmentaler. So.
Absolutely, yeah. I'm sure we'd be able to find far better things for all of us to do than eat all the time.
Yeah, possibly. We'll see.
Drinking. Certainly, these people can drink.
Look at this.
They can drink. I think they call it the crack. It's a real party atmosphere. You know, everybody's out to have a good time. There's always a real good sort of spirit everywhere you go. And for me personally, the Irish fans are just amazing. You know, I mean, I'm talking to a German now, and the hardest audience in the world to play for is the German audience, because they're spoiled. You know, you have all the bands playing there all the time, and so I love that challenge. You know, I love sort of, you know,
They are the kind of crowd where they sit there and go, I like this, yeah.
But impress us.
But they don't go for it unless you really take it to that next
exactly.
level.
But you know, for the word go in Ireland, very much like Scotland, you know, it's, you know, quite honestly sometimes it's more about, you know, the atmosphere, and rather, you know, you can have sound that's not great, you can have, you know, all kinds of things can go wrong, but as long as the vibe's there, you know, if you're out to have a good time, then it's reciprocated and 100-fold by the audience. And that's what I'm so excited about tonight, 'cause it's a small venue, and we know it's going to be great. And so that's the 3 things that springs to mind about Ireland for me personally. And it's also a very beautiful country as well.
For myself, well, sure, really. The stereotypical stuff like Guinness, leprechauns, pots of gold, yeah. I like social stereotypes. You know, I want to hear someone say feck. What other stereotypes are? I don't know. I've always wanted to come over to Dublin because I am a huge fan of Guinness, and you know, I want to try that genuine, you know, stone's throw away from the factory sort of Guinness, rather than the shite we get in our country, which is a bit shit. But I do get.
It sounds horribly contrived, but probably I wrote it for me, which is, you know, this is the way we want to live. You know, it's the best job in the world, at whatever level. If I never ever got any further than I already have, I'm so grateful for having, you know, be able to do it for a living. And it's the best job. And you know, we're here in in another country, playing our music to, you know, to an audience who want to enjoy it. And I get to do all kinds of things on stage that I've been doing in the bedroom mirror for years. And so my attitude is, you know, sort of different, you know, live to have a good time, because it could all be gone tomorrow. And that really is my opinion. And so yeah, this is the way we want to live, a different party every night.
Certainly, yeah. I'd be in agreement with that. You know, mine probably would be, well, that was fun. Just for the simple fact of, you know, you have all these people saying about, oh, look after your health, oh, don't, you know, go to bed at a good time, do this, do that, live healthily, things like that. I mean, even if I was to live only half my life expectancy, at least I could say that I've been places, I've seen things, and you get people that live to, you know, 100, and they've stayed in the same town all their life and not really experienced, you know, what we have in quarter of our lives. So
One journey.
Yeah. One journey for sure. Yeah. Poland. That was interesting.
Absolutely.
But yeah.
Thank you to everybody who supported us and continues to support us. We're very, very grateful to you all for allowing us to do this amazing thing, and we intend to keep doing it for as long as we possibly can.
See you on the road soon.
Yeah.